All right, I'm about to start doing this conversion, get my bumper on. First you gotta, starting first out, taking these clips out on top. Take this air intake off. Then I'm gonna hit one bolt right here. See, there's a bolt right there. There's one bolt right there. And then the other bolt right there on the same side, right behind this. Take this off. And I'm gonna take off all these other little bolts right up under here. Take these off all the way around. So then the bumper will come off. Probably like 5 minutes to do that. All right. So once you take there's some screws right here. You want to go ahead and remove this right here. That should give you access to that screw. Nice, figuring out how to do it with one hand. Boom. Take that off. This whole thing slides up. And all I want is that screw right there. And it's the same thing for the other side. One thing is when taking the bumper off, you gotta turn the wheel on the direction you're looking to take the screw off. So on this side, I'm gonna turn the wheel out so I can access the screw. So I'm gonna do that next. And the final steps is you come over here on both sides. You peel this off right here. So I went ahead and peeled this rubber thing back. If you look inside of there, you need to take off this bolt. And pretty much all these bolts are 10 millimeter. So I'm gonna grab got a 10 millimeter on that. As you see, preferably you don't want to drop that. You can either choose to leave the bracket in or leave the bracket or take it out. It's a pain in the butt to take out and put back in, so I'm gonna leave it in. Get this out the way. Boom. Let me get this. Same thing like the other side. Get that bolt. Get it loosened off. Just grab with your hand. You don't want to lose this one. Boom. Now everything has been removed. The bumper is ready to come off. I put the tape right here, so when I pull the bumper off, it doesn't scratch my fender. So it's pretty much ready to remove. So you got this bolt I took off, the camera focus. Boom. So I took this one off. I took that one off. Took one right by the headlight off. And then I took this one off right here. This is for the hood latch. This is for the hood latch. You see, it just anchors. It anchors right into the headlight. You just slide it out. So it anchors right here. You just slide it out before you pull the headlight out. It's not hard at all. Alright, so I'm gonna figure out the wiring for the headlights and I will be back. Alright, so started the wiring. First I did the turn signal. The Q70s have the LED turn signal, so you're going to need a resistor. So this is where I mounted mine because you know it gets so hot. So I didn't want to put it up here because definitely don't want nothing to happen to this. So I went ahead and drilled my resistor on the bottom side, and it says you need to put it on metal so the heat can spread out. So I decided to put it on the bottom. It's definitely not going nowhere. See, it's drilled in. They're both drilled in. Use what I have. So pretty much I tapped into the harness, So pretty much how I figured it out is from the old headlight. If you look at your old headlight, my old one, this is my turn signal. As you can see, the color is a red and black. That's the positive, and then the white and black, which is the negative. So if you follow it all the way up to the connector, you see the red wire, which is right here. If my camera focus is right there, that's my positive for the turn signal. And then if you look on the underside, you see the white and black right there. So you line it up with the connector on the car. And this is my car, so I don't make no payments on it. So I went ahead and made cuts. No matter to me, but some people feel different about it. Well, I just cut it because I don't have time for all that. So the connector plugs in like this into the headlight. The green wire, which is the second one, is gonna be a positive. You see, where I cut it, I gave it some length in case I ever decide to sell this car. I can just put back the other stuff, put it all the way back. So I gave it a lot of wire. So I went ahead and connect my green wire. The new wire I got was from Lowe's. I got 16 gauge wire. So I connected the green wire to my new wire. Then my ground, which we all know the ground was the white wire, and it was on the bottom. It connects to this black and, what is that? Black and green one, which is this one. If my camera can focus, right there. This wire. So I spliced into it, and this is my negative. This is not the final setup. I'm just doing a dry fit before I heat shrink it and all that good stuff. Wanted to show you. So boom, that's your negative. You see the black and green wire, and then the dark green wire is your negative. Excuse me, is your positive. All right, then got it coming down here. Then my resistor is hitting this one, and then hitting that one. Then you gotta get some of these connectors. These connectors fit the housing. I got off Amazon. This is what it was called, but it fits my housing, so, and it works. So show you what they look like. All right, so I have everything connected. So I'm gonna connect these wires and show you. So let's do it. All right, so it's connected. So let's see. There you go. Easy peasy. Wiring was not too bad at all. See, I got it connected. Go into that. Got my resistors. Then that. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to finishing this up, heat tubing it. Then I'm gonna go on to the headlights, wiring up the daytime running lights. All right, so I'll be back.